Hi, I'm Elke Feuer. I'm an author and the founder of K-Writers, and I help writers reach their goals by providing them with easy to implement strategies. I've been doing a series on Camp Nano as it starts on April 1st, and if you've missed the other videos, you can check them out on the Camp Nano playlist here on the K-Writers page. So, I did a bunch of polls in the K-Writers Facebook group over the last couple of weeks, just sort of trying to get their feedback on writing challenges, whether they liked them, what they liked about them, what they didn't like, their fears, their struggles, and their answers are really what led me to this Facebook Live that I'm doing today, which is how to get in the right mindset for Camp Nano. Now, today I'm going to share with you 4 ways you can get in the right mindset. The first one is to accept fear is inevitable. Fear is unavoidable no matter what you're doing in your life, and I think it's something that's very prominent for writers. And I think sometimes we sort of try to struggle against it and say, I'm not supposed to be afraid, or we let that fear rule us and stop us from writing. So I just want you to, one great way to do it is just to say, you know what, I'm going to feel fearful, but I'm not going to let it control me, and I'm going to have a plan of how am I going to overcome that fear when it actually attacks me. Not now, sweetie. Give me just 5 minutes. Okay, give me just a minute, okay? Sorry that it's spring break. Okay, so the second thing is to watch your space. Now, I'm a huge believer in that you are what you surround yourself with. And, if you are participating in Camp Nano and you're surrounded by all this negative energy, whether it's in your personal, professional life, the chances of you being successful are lower. And that's one of the reasons why I encourage people or writers to join in the cabins and other writers that are striving towards success, whether it's to write their book or to win in Camp Nano. Now, that's not to say that you want to put all that pressure on yourself, but you want to be surrounded by things that inspire and encourage you while you're participating in the challenge. And the third one is motivation. Know your motivation specifically. This is a huge one. I get asked this question all the time. What motivates you either to write or when you're struggling? And the truth of the matter is, there is no right or wrong answer, and there is no one perfect fit-all motivation answer for writers, because the truth is, we're individuals and we're each motivated by different things. For me, the key is, and I encourage a lot of writers in the group to do this, is to find what motivates you personally as a writer, because what motivates me might not be helpful for you. So you really want to get to know and understand what motivates you, so that when you hit roadblocks, whether it's during Camp Nano or in your writing life in general, you have the tools and you know what the tricks are to motivate yourself and push yourself through those blocks. Okay, and number 4 is get support. Now, this is a big one. The support can come in different ways. It can be online in your community, it can be a coach or a mentor, or it can even be beta readers. Reach out for their support and just say, hey, I'm doing this challenge and I'd really love your support and your inspiration, to your tips to help me get through this difficult time. A lot of times we tend, as writers, we want to stay in our own little world, and it can get really lonely and we can feel like we're the only one going through what we're going through. But when you reach out and you get support and you get encouragement, it makes a huge difference and makes the whole journey so much easier. So if you're especially with something like Camp Nano, it's in such a short time frame and there's a lot of pressure on you. So I just want to encourage you to join the cabins, or there's a lot of Camp Nano groups. There's Camp Nano, support for Camp Nano on the actual Camp Nano site. So there's lots of ways to get support, and I just encourage you to go ahead and take advantage of those. So if you are participating in Camp Nano, I want to invite you to join the K-Writers cabin. If you put your name or your username in the comments, I will add you to the cabin, or you can search the cabin on the site, and I would be happy to have you there. It's just a small group of us that are going to be writing our own projects and just supporting and encouraging each other throughout the whole month of April. If you're not participating in Camp Nano, but you'd really love to be surrounded by fellow writers who are going through the same journey as you, I want to encourage you to join the K-Writers K-Writers writing group, which is a group on Facebook here as well too. Just request an ad and I will check it out and add you to the group. So just to give you a recap of what I talked about today is 4 ways to get in the right mindset for Camp Nano. And the first one is fear is inevitable. 2, watch your space. 3, know your motivation. And 4, get support. So Camp Nano starts on Sunday, and if you are participating, I just wish you all the success. I know that it's a huge step to do it, especially if you're doing it for the first time. So I want to encourage you to do your best, and you know what, if you don't win, it's not the end of the world. There's always July or next year. All right, guys, and if you'd like more tips and tricks about Camp Nano, check out the Camp Nano playlist here on the K-Writers page. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you later. Bye.